I'd give a lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me.
It's so interesting because he almost keeps this legato. For you, I give a lifetime of stability. And the vibrato is at the end of each phrase. I am so excited to do this video. But before I get to that, I'm Jaron, voice teacher, vocal coach, professor of voice, all the wonderful things. But y'all, this is a good song. This is a classic song. And I can't believe I haven't talked about Kenny on this channel yet. I say that almost in every video though. I just be forgetting to talk about people who deserve to be talked about. So we're gonna talk about them today. And it's my first time doing Cadillac Chronicles on this channel too. So this is a great series. Y'all should check it out, of great music, you know. So y'all should check it out. But anyway, let's get to some Kenny Lattimore. Let's do it.
For you, I'd give a lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me. Nothing is impossible for you.
It's so interesting because he almost keeps this legato. For you, I give a lifetime of stability. He keeps everything connected. These vocal lines do not have any breaks, at least right here. Anything you want of me. And the vibrato is at the end of each phrase. Lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me. You know what I'm saying? So he really keeps this sound very continuous. Yeah, very continuous.
There are no words or ways to show my love.
And there's scoops. There are almost like a hill. There are love. Again, that gives into the continuity or the continuousness of the vocal line. You know, everything stays smooth and connected.
All the thoughts I'm thinking of.
The word is of, O-F, right? It's not it's of. It's a voiced F, if you will. So it's kind of like a V, right? But instead of going straight to the V or going to the V all the way, he kind of played with the V sound, the V shape. Almost kind of touched the V at the end or touched the F at the end with a little breathy offset throw right there. Something like that.
'Cause this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, I made a change.
Change. Little breathy onset in the change. Change. Something like that. I got the record completely incorrect. But you see what I'm saying? There's a breathy onset. He kind of played with the word change or the vowel in change. Changed.
Everything I do now makes sense. All roads end, all I do is for you.
All roads end, sung to that nasal consonant of N. All roads end, right there. Then all I do is fall. It's not for you, fall. So there's a little R undertone in there, but it's almost like a really tall fall instead of for, fall, haw. Almost like a open O instead of a for you, for you. But the R is barely there. It's kind of, you know, just insinuated, if you will. For you. Yeah, still consistent with a little note change. For you.
Hey. For you, I share the cup of love that overflows.
But that for at the beginning of the second verse, for you was more for than fa. When he went lower, it was fa. Right there on the beginning of the second verse is for. You see the vowel can change or the word can change depending on where you are in the song, what you want to do with the song. The word can change. The vowel can be manipulated the way you want it to be manipulated. It don't always got to be the same. It can be changed in the way you want it to be changed.
And anyone who knows us knows that I would change all thoughts I have for you. There is no low or high or in between of my heart that you haven't seen.
Da da da, you had a little yodel flip there. Da da da, you haven't seen. Yeah, a little yodel flip right there on the U. And you know the sound of the second verse is a little more thicker. The first verse was a little more breathy. For you, it was still chesty, but it was breathy. For you, I give a lifetime of stability. I got the words wrong right there. Oh well. Anything you want of me. Now it's for you. Na 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 na. You see, the second verse is a little bit more meaty. So he's giving us climactic progression, or giving us, dynamic progression, in the song here, because it's kind of getting louder, getting more intense as the song builds, if you will.
'Cause I share all I have, and then nothing I've said's hard to understand.
Nothing I said I do understand. More beefy even now than before in the second verse. It's even more beefy and higher. The tongue sounded like it went back a little bit, almost like a Celine Dion thing a little bit. Understand. He can sing. I've always just thought that he could sing so well. Even as a little boy listening to this song, I'd be like, he could just sing. Like I remember going to weddings in the 90s, in the 2000s, when I was a little kid, listening to people play this song when, the bride walked down the aisle, or at some point in the reception. Between the 90s and 2000s, this song was being played at somebody's wedding, easily. And so I remember just as a little boy just thinking he could sing so well. He could just sing. So, and all these years later, he's still singing like this. Ain't nothing changed, okay? He still got that instrument. It's just like, it's just so good and clean. He had such a clean sound,
And all I feel deeper still.
I feel deeper still. And it wasn't deeper, no R, deeper still. Head voice on the still. Head voice and breathy. Deeper still.
And always wins. All this love is for you.
Now that for you, that for had more R than before. For you, that first for on the part in the first verse was for you. This one is for you. The for here is more intense than the first four. With that R, it kind of gives more of a punch. But the song is more beefy. The song is progressed, in intensity here. So now there's more percussiveness or friction in the articulation now, because the song is beefing up in intensity. Okay?
Every note that I play, every word I might say, every melody I feel is only for you and your appeal.
Note that I play, word that I say, it was a say. So the diphthong on play and say weren't really there. Say, play, say. Every melody had a little compression to it. Melody I feel, if I did in your appeal. Then he switched to more of like a heady voice. Under you and your appeal. He kind of did a yodel flip right there again. So he's playing with vocal textures too. Again, now we're adding compression, a little grit, a little press in the sound that's giving more intentional climactic sounds to the song. The song is still building. Not only is he more of a chesty, beefy sound, now he's adding grit and other things to build up the song in this bridge right here.
Every page that I write, and every day of my life would not be filled without the things that my love for you now brings.
And now volume brings. He was beefy, a little gritty, a little compressed, and then he brings right back down. He's controlling the song. He brings right back down. Goes to that breathy, nice chesty, breathy sound. Yeah, he's controlling the song so good. That's the thing. When you know you can get beefy in a song, you have to learn how to control the song too. Bring it in, but bring it out. Learn how to get intense, but then learn how to relax too. He does such a good job at that. Sitting down in the car, my dad. And the car is moving, and he's outside. So, like, dang, and he's still singing as good. So it's pretty good.
For you, I'd make a promise of fidelity, now and for eternity. and no one could replace this vow for you.
And he's so articulate too. No one can replace this vow for you. Like, you know, like it's very articulate, very clear articulation too.
I take your hand and heart and everything and add to them a wedding ring. See, this life is no good alone, oh.
Life is no good alone, oh. He had a more present, heady voice on there. Oh, no good. And then on alone, that grit, chesty sound. Alone, oh. Came right on in.
Since we've become one, you're all I know. And if this feeling,
You're all straight note, no vibrato on that all, and then he held it. He's really giving a lot of push and pull. So the line is not, you're all I know. He's really giving the push and pull of the vocal line and really making it his own in this moment right here in this performance. You know, each time you sing a song, many times it's never the same in between each live performance. You know, there's something different about each time you sing a song, you know, live. So this moment in his car, in this video, he held that alone, and he's really kind of giving more like a speech-like quality in some parts, kind of a lot of push and pull, you know, laffy taffy articulation and the word pacing. So as a result, you get like more humanity in the vocal line, you know, more heartfelt sincerity in the vocal line versus everything on the beat and kind of mechanical. You know, kind of give you're kind of really feeling it. Rhythm and blues, R&B is rhythm and blues. You're feeling it. You know, there's a feeling, there's a soul attached to this kind of song, into this kind of singing. There's soul attached to it, you know?
should I die? And here's why. 'Cause all I am is for you. Everything I do now makes so much sense. All roads then.
All roads they in. All roads they in. You see, all roads is puckered and more darker. They in was brighter. A little not, you know, not too bright, but it was, you know, a little bit more lifted and brighter than all roads they in.
All I do.
All I do. In this case, you want the yodel flip. You want that break. All I do. All I do. Instead of all I do. You want that break in this song. You know, some people are like, I don't want to have a vocal break in my voice. Sometimes you do, depending on what you want to do. You know, like in this case, I feel like the vocal break works very well. When people learn how to yodel, you want that vocal break. That's the whole thing. That's the whole, like, you know, magic of it. All I do
is for you. Oh, only for you.
I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed watching it, breaking it down with y'all. I love you so, so, so much, and I'll see you in the next video.